Good morning, Vegas. This is Stryker. We're at Maverick Helicopter.
We're still here inside the hangar of Maverick Helicopter, and I've got one of the major bosses here, Brian. We're going to talk to Brian really about what Maverick Helicopter is and why they are so special.
The best way to explain it is we were founded by an ex-helicopter pilot that started with a one helicopter operation, and we've grown to be the largest helicopter company in Las Vegas. And he came to Vegas and did something different, similar to what Steve Wynn did, is he took the VIP side. Instead of going cheaper and taking things away, he added things, and he added to the experience and to the customer experience. We only hire the best of the best because everyone's safety is involved and our reputation, and that's really what we care for, is making sure Maverick Helicopters is the best. The great thing for us is the Grand Canyon doesn't move, doesn't change too often. So when Americans go over to China, the one thing we want to go see is the Great Wall of China. When people are coming over to the States, the one thing they want to see is the Grand Canyon. And quite frankly, Las Vegas has become the major gateway to the Grand Canyon. So therefore, we've had tremendous growth over the last 10 years.
You can't even imagine what it's like to get in a helicopter and float. First of all, over the lights of Las Vegas is one of the experiences. It's called Vegas Nights. And you float over Las Vegas at night. It's like a giant Christmas tree.
The biggest misconception about the helicopter industry is it's too expensive, I can't afford it. And quite frankly, our Vegas night flight starts at around $100. So there's a lot of shows on the Las Vegas Strip for that same price point, and I guarantee we'll put on a better show.
Talk about a couple of the experiences besides Vegas Nights.
Yep.
And then elaborate just briefly about what they include.
Sure. With Maverick Helicopters, our most popular program is the Wind Dancer, which is our landing flight at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. There's only one place in the Grand Canyon. It's 277 miles wide. There's one place you can land at the bottom, and that's where we go.
I can't believe I'm in a helicopter floating over the Colorado River in the Grand Canyon.
With our Maverick Airlines product, we actually have what's called the Canyon Dream. It's a short 45-minute airplane ride over to the south rim of the Grand Canyon, a quick 25-minute flight over the south rim of the Grand Canyon, which is the largest and deepest part of the canyon. Then you actually get to go into the national park. So that is really an all-encompassing product.
Experienced it. It's a 10 on a 10 scale. What else? What else would you recommend as a flight they can take that's unique?
Quite frankly, over the last couple of years, the Skywalk has been a big draw and is at Grand Canyon West. We have what's called our Skywalk Odyssey, which is a quick direct flight out to Grand Canyon West. You get VIP access onto the Skywalk.
I am a little scared of heights. When I got on the Skywalk, I was so amazed how beautiful it was, how incredibly constructed this was. I saw it as a pleasure. So tell us a little bit about it.
Now, Grand Canyon West is the destination closest to Las Vegas. It consists of several viewpoints, the Skywalk and Eagle Point, which are spectacular. The Skywalk was developed several years ago, and quite frankly is one of the most beautiful views you'll see of the canyon, being on a glass bottom walkway over the canyon, 4,000 feet above the bottom. Colorado River in the background, Grand Canyon around you, pretty spectacular. VIP transportation, it's really the best way to accommodate the Skywalk, but there's also many other great features of Grand Canyon West. My personal favorite is Guano Point, which is actually a viewpoint where you can eat lunch and also do some hiking around the Grand Canyon, and it's basically got a 180-degree panoramic view of the canyon, and it's absolutely spectacular. So Maverick Helicopters actually operates at both the west rim of the Grand Canyon as well as the south rim of the Grand Canyon.
It's an amazing experience. You can't even imagine what it looks like.
Your pilots are really the key to Maverick Helicopters. They are your concierge, they are your pilot, they're your guide. They make your experience, and we only hire the best of the best. They have to have a great personality, and they have to be a great pilot.
I have to reiterate that. It's not just about a guy that can fly a helicopter.
No.
It's about a guy that can communicate and make everyone feel comfortable. That's Maverick Helicopter. People want to know how environmentally safe these helicopters are.
Absolutely.
What they emit and so on. Why don't you elaborate on that?
Yeah, the EC-130 helicopters, the EcoStar, has a great tail rotor. It's called the Fenestron. And what it does is it reduces the noise pollution around. So it reduces the amount of sound given off by the helicopter. I'm happy to say we are 100% switched over to the Quiet Technology helicopter, and we hope everyone else follows.
Here, let's talk about the first timers. The guys that have never been in a helicopter in their life, probably the first time to Vegas.
That's really something that our pilots do a great job of, is taking the first timers, the people that are nervous, have anxiety, say they're claustrophobic. I mean, there's many nervousness and people being uncomfortable with the whole helicopter setting, and I think our pilots are very aware of that and do a great job. The size of our helicopter, it's bigger than a large SUV, it's bigger than most people's cars. 8 people sit in it. When they buy a helicopter experience, they're not sure what they're going to get, and really what we bring them is the VIP, the best of the best helicopter, and quite frankly, something they're probably not expecting.
You really want to get that Vegas wild, fun experience? Do it from the sky. Do it from Maverick.
Fly Maverick.
He's striker!